Yo, your shredded brother from another mother, and I want to talk about the biggest piece of advice that I would have for anyone on their fitness journey in today's video. Now, I have been working out for 21 total years, and for a huge stretch of this 21 years, I was extremely frustrated. And I was frustrated because I was comparing my physique to someone else who I had no idea how long they've been training for, what their genetics are they natural or not? Now, comparison is the thief of gains. Now, I want you guys to truly understand this. Now, let's say you're comparing your physique to my physique. I've been working out for 20 years, on average about 300 workouts a year for 20 years. That is 6,000 workouts under my belt. Now, let's say you're comparing your physique and your muscular development to mine, and you've been in the gym for 3 total years. Hypothetically, you're lifting 5 days a week, 300 workouts a year. That's 900 workouts under your belt. So why in the world would you have the same muscular development as me when I've hit 6,000 workouts and you've hit 900 workouts? When you really think about it, comparing your physique to someone else is the dumbest thing in the world, because not only this, but everybody's genetics are so much different. When I was in high school, I was actually one of the weakest people in my entire high school, and it almost made me quit bodybuilding altogether because I went in the gym and it's like I could barely bench press the bar. My friends are throwing up, 150, 185 on the bench press at 15, 16 years old. And this made me extremely frustrated and made me down on myself. And thank God I didn't quit, because now, of course, I have a full-time career in the fitness industry. But the punchline is, the minute you start comparing yourself to someone else, you've lost, and it will kill your gains, I guarantee you. Now, the reason that my gains exploded when I stopped comparing my physique to everyone else's is this simple fact about human psychology, and it is that progress equals happiness. Now, let's say you're in a job and you made $30,000 last year. The next year, you make $45,000. Progress. You're probably gonna be pretty psyched about that. Now, let's compare this to someone who last year made $10 million. Let's say they have their own business, they're really successful. They made $10 million. The next year, they made $4 million. Now, on paper, you might look at their life and be like, wow, they made $4 million. They must be so happy. But guess what? Inside, they probably hate their life, because all they're thinking about is, I was making 10 million, now I'm making 4 million, I'm going downhill. And the same thing applies to your fitness progress. Honestly, like the last 2 years, I've been so happy with my fitness progress because I set a goal to get stronger on the barbell squat, and I was getting, 5, 10 pounds stronger every single month for almost a year straight. All of a sudden, I'm lifting well over 400 pounds on the squat rack. I could never dream of lifting that kind of weight when I started off barely hitting 225 after years and years of lifting. So progress equals happiness. Get out of the habit of comparing yourself to other people's physique. And I was fortunate enough when I was like 18, 19, social media did not exist. I cannot even imagine how much comparison I would be doing if I was 18, 19, I was just on my fitness journey. I go on Instagram, and even like I see young kids who have just incredible, perfect physiques. Most of them probably are not natural. Some of them have God-given 10 out of 10 genetics. Some of them have 10 out of 10 genetics and are not natural. But the punchline is, you're comparing your physique to someone else's on social media, like it's gonna go nowhere. It is a losing game. And not to mention, when I post a picture on Instagram, you better believe that it's the best lighting, there's a great pump. In fact, one of my videos that I want to make coming up in the near future, let me know in the comments if you think it'd be an interesting video topic. I just wanna show you guys how much different my physique could look throughout the course of an entire day. If, for example, I take a picture in perfect lighting with a great pump versus maybe later in the day with no pump and like bad lighting. So you're looking at someone who's taking the perfect angle at the perfect time of the day with the perfect pump, different genetics, been in the gym, a different amount of time than you. It is a losing game, guys. And the last thing I want to touch on is the fact that everybody's muscles are going to develop differently. There's some people who are born with literally only a 4-pack. Look at The Rock, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He literally does not have a 6-pack, even when he's lean. I think the guy's doing pretty good for himself. Everybody's muscle insertions are different, so don't ever say, look at Arnold or look at some famous fitness model and try to like copy their training thinking you're gonna look exactly like them, because everybody's muscle insertions are different in the same respect that everyone's eye color and hair color is different. You're not gonna have Arnold's biceps just by copying his bicep routine. Accept your muscle insertions, realize that everybody's gonna go through shit. Maybe some people are blessed with great ab genetics or chest genetics, bicep genetics, but who cares? I'm sure they have a lot of other things that they're dealing with on a day-to-day basis in the overall scheme of things. All right, guys, so thank you for watching until the end. Make sure you subscribe and tap the bell, and comment down below where you are watching from. I'm gonna select one person who comments in the first 24 hours to win free Superhuman pre-workout. And go here next if you want to keep on making gains, because I filmed the 7 best upper chest exercises with the legend, the godfather of bodybuilding, Charles Glass himself. So check out this video next and bring up those upper chest gains.
No gains? You ain't lift no weights?